Hey guys, Stephen Gilbert here with soulweb.org, where internet marketing meets integrity. And today I am reviewing a really exciting CPA course that is a case study that basically shows you how someone turned $10 into a $200 profit. So they spent $10 on ads and they made $200. Now, usually these PPC courses require you to spend a ton of money to start seeing profit and a ton of testing and a ton of different things. But this is actually has a very unique angle that instead of you wasting all your money on CPA, they teach you how to take a shortcut and basically build a list and then take their emails that they use and turn that list into $2,000. So it started off and they spent $10 and made $200. Then they scaled it up, and because they took this shortcut, they didn't have to waste a ton of money or anything else. They scaled it up with the shortcut and then spent $200 and made $2,000. And again, this is a case study. It's really well laid out and the course is extremely high quality. So I wanted to shoot this review video as well as interview so that you could see what's inside, see how valuable it is, and see why it's so special. Now, this is the course right here. The course is called Simple CPA Machines, and it launches on May 6th at 9 a.m. Eastern. Now, what it does is it walks you from start to finish, no matter your skill level, and shows you how they set up this campaign and made money with extremely cheap traffic, extremely high quality traffic via Facebook ads promoting JVZoo and ClickBank offers. They have video proof, they have image proof, and actually, I remember when he did this because he sent me a message about it telling me how cool it was. His name is Gilbert. So this is a really, really cool product. Now, Module 1 covers the method itself, and these are all videos, but they're not too long, they're very concise, and it's an over-the-shoulder look. So they start off with these PowerPoints, and then they show you exactly what you need to do. Without any extra cost, and the price is going to be $7. So it's a really high quality course, especially for a case study, and you're getting a great deal on it too. Module 3 is he teaches you how to pick an audience, no matter the niche. It doesn't have to be a JVZoo or ClickBank product. You can actually use this formula that they've come up with to promote any product you want, whether it's physical products, Amazon products, CPA offers, JVZoo offers, ClickBank, anything. I mean, the formula works, period. And the reason it works and the reason it's so cheap is because he shows you how to build a list, and then he tells you exactly how to build a relationship with that list so that you spend $10 on day one, build a list of 200 people, and then by day 4, you've run an entire relationship building campaign as well as a promotion and pocketed up to $2,000, which is what they did. It's very smart, very clever, and I'm very impressed with it. So if you enjoy CPA at all, you're going to love this. Module 4, choose your offers. Module 5, set up your sequence. Module 6, your first campaign. Module 7, how to tweak and test your numbers. And then Module 8, scaling it up. Now again, they started off with $10 and they made $200 on the very first day. Now it's obviously not unique that they're building a list, but it's the way they build the list so big, it's such high quality for such a small investment that makes this special. And then of course, how they convert that into huge numbers and huge sales. So we're about to get into the interview here. But before we do, let's take a quick look at the sales page. It says, discover how I turned a small $10 investment into $200 in CPA commissions and how I then turned it into $1,871 in pure profit in a single day. And it really was one campaign. I mean, he was super excited when this happened. And it's not like he cheated or did anything special. All he did was set up a campaign targeted towards a group of people on Facebook and was able to add them to his list. And then via 2 or 3 emails, which they give you to use, so you don't have to write anything, via 2 or 3 emails, they turn that into a ton of profit. Now, it's a little bit different than most direct linking methods, right? Where they say, throw up an ad, link to a landing page, convert, and make money. It's a little bit different than that, but it's just as easy and extremely clever, which is why I like it so much. Now, let's see if they've got their results on the screen, on the page here. Yeah, they do. Look at this. This is from this one campaign. And here's another one. You see, he sent 33 clicks off that 200-person list he built and made $1,800. 33 clicks. And these people had never heard of him before. They were just people that he randomly cold targeted on Facebook and then pointed to an expensive, high converting JV2 offer, and that's how much he made. And of course, you can point this to ClickBank or anything else you want, but still, that's huge, huge numbers. So here's a sales page. You can see the preview, but it's a really, really good course. Anyone who is into CPA is going to like it. But you know what? Let's just go into this interview and talk to Yair about it himself. Hey guys, Stephen Gilbert here with soulweb.org, where internet marketing meets integrity. And today we have Yair Dolev on the show, all the way in from Israel, to talk about his upcoming product, Simple CPA Machines, and how basically anyone who loves CPA is going to love this course because of how unique it is. How you doing today, Yair?
I'm doing great, Steve. Thank you so much for having me here. My first time, so it's a great pleasure.
No, yeah, thank you for coming on. It was a bit hard to get the interview scheduled because of the time zone difference, but I really do appreciate your time. So I just got a few questions here so people can kind of know what it's about. So Simple CPA Machines, what makes it unique, and why should these people be interested in it?
So basically, the product is about setting little campaign for a lot of affiliate promotions or CPA offers, affiliate offers, or even your own stuff, whatever you recommend. And basically, these simple campaigns produces huge ROI. And for some of you, maybe you don't know what return on investment. So we got up to 2,000% return on your investment. So we spent $100 and we made about $2,000 back from one campaign. So the ROI is really insane here. And secondly, there's nothing on the market right now that teaches Facebook ads plus CPA or affiliate marketing like we do.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really cool. I've done some stuff with Facebook ads and PPC, but never to this level of return, which is why I think it's so interesting and so powerful. So you basically spent $100 and were able to pull in 2,000, right?
Can you repeat that? It was breaking up for me.
Oh, no problem at all. I was saying you spent $200 and made 1,000, right? Or I'm sorry, $100.
I spent 100. Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. That's really great ROI. That's what makes it so strong. So, as for like your target audience, who do you think could use this and find benefit out of it the most?
First of all, Facebook has like 2 billion users there, so you can basically, and there's user for almost any niche out there, as long as Facebook allows it. And we're gonna talk about in the actual course, like what niches does Facebook allow, so you won't get banned, because I know so many people are having issues with Facebook and terms of services, but that's really not an issue here, as long as you follow what I'm about to show you. Now, second of all, it's for people that just want to make money or people that currently have a business, because I teach you how to start a business from scratch, and I also teach you how to basically just get traffic to your business and set up a funnel in your email, basically, so people would buy from you, and you develop a relationship with your audience, because you've heard the sentence, the money is in the list. So I'm going to teach you to build a list, because usually sending traffic to an offer and not building a list is like wasting the traffic you're going to get. Why not capture the traffic and use this forever, right? So I'm going to show you how to build a list, and you can do this at every niche you're in. I mean, every single niche, like health, wealth, happiness, any of the subcategories, as long as Facebook allows it. And if you have a business right now, you can use it, or if you want to open a new one and start making money, even if you're a complete newbie, that's still okay. So it's literally for all levels.
Absolutely. I was reviewing the course. I like the effort you put into it, especially with the different videos and really making sure that they got everything that they needed. I think really, when people always ask, how did you make money with Teespring on Facebook? Because that's where kind of my experience is Teespring and Facebook. And I told them, well, I wasn't sending them to the Teespring page. I was sending them to a Facebook page and then selling t-shirts to them that way. And you've kind of taken the same approach here by capturing the leads onto a list, putting them in a campaign, and then basically walking through and selling to them. And it leads to massive conversions. I mean, on my Facebook page, I probably spent $2,000 on paid ads to build the Facebook page, but the return on investment is I've made around $10,000 or $11,000 from that original $2,000 investment, which is good. It's just most people don't have $2,000 to spend, right? That's why I like your approach much more, because it's much more affordable. You only spend 100, and you could always spend less, but if you're making money, why would you? So yeah, I think that's why I like it so much, and why I wanted to do the interview. But
I 100, I started spending $10. I started spending $10, and then I got 200 from these $10. And then in like 2 days, I just scaled it up and made 4 figures. And that's how easy it is. Once you have a winner campaign, all you gotta do is scale it up like we show you, and boom, you make 4 figures. Simple as that. But we believe in starting slow, and that's how everyone should start, like $5 to $10 budget. And if it works, then excellent, you can make 4 figures. And if it doesn't, then you lost $5, but you'll make $1,000 in another day. So it's really mini campaigns and testing out what works, and it's really simple once you understand the formula to it.
Absolutely. And the course is more angled as a case study, right? You're showing them how you did it. This isn't some theory where you've written some general approach and said, okay, now you have the basic idea, go do it. No, you've actually told them what you do and how you did it, and you show them your results and everything else. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, definitely. I show them like exactly how they did, the templates I used. And there is a case study in one of the OTOs if you want to talk about it, but basically I showed them the offer, the keywords and stuff like that. But literally the whole course is about something that I've experienced with, not some theory or something, So yeah, definitely.
That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. So that kind of ties into your proof. Like, do you show them video proof or like income proof? How do you, I'm assuming it's on the sales page and I can show it to them, but you made these affiliate commissions through JVZoo, right? You combine JVZoo and Facebook to get these kind of commissions. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so huge. What I did basically is that my partner, he has a product. So I just sold this product and we both made money with it, but you don't need the product for it. Honestly, I'd rather just do it with affiliate marketing. It's just that he's my partner, and I'm owning a share of the product, so I just did it to that product. But you can literally do it to every product out there. So I use JVZoo with one of my own products, but I also use JVZoo to promote some affiliate products. I recommend in the course to use JVZoo or ClickBank or even CPA offers, so you can do both. I just prefer affiliate offers because they pay a lot more, and the traffic is really high quality on Facebook, so you can make a lot more money promoting stuff that pays you more.
Yeah, and that's something I always had trouble with, is getting JVZoo to let me promote to people, or getting Facebook to let me promote to people like that. And the way you've gotten around that is by building that relationship and building that list so that you can promote to them, I would assume. Because when I try to post JVZoo links on Facebook, it just doesn't work. So you actually took it one little step higher and built that list to sell to them, which is what led to all the profits. And I think that's really, really cool. So now we just have a few more questions here, like basic questions, just so they have an idea of what's going on. So when is this launching?
It's launching on the 6th on 9 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah.
All right, the 16th at 9, or sorry, the 6th at 9 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly.
And then what exactly is inside the front end offer? Like what do they get with the purchase? Sorry.
I get a membership site with a video course.
Cool.
So it's all laid out in videos. I show them how to do it in videos, not just like PDF or something. That's how I like to do it more.
Absolutely. They get to look over your shoulder and make sure they're not missing anything. I like that approach as well. And the price, do you know what the price is going to start out at?
Actually, I'm not really sure. I'm not handling really the prices here, but I think it's not more than, it's going to start actually there at $7, but it's going to raise up quickly. That's what I know, that we're going to raise it up every few hours. So if you check this out before the launch, I'm not really know when. So make sure to go there and check out the price ASAP.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you have a course like this that is proven and like case study, it's well worth more than $7 or $10, which is what we charge for it. I really think you're giving people a steal here, because this isn't, I mean, so many times I see general approach courses that are just, they make my skin crawl. But now we actually have someone now that is actually doing it, and then he's selling it at a reasonable price, which is why I wanted to do the interview, especially for my people, because they're always like, hey, what are the best CPA offers or CPA courses to look at? And generally there aren't many, but I'm thankful that this is one of them. Now we spoke about the OTOs a second ago. What's the first one? How about that? What's the first one, and what do you teach, and how much does it cost?
All right, so we got the first OTO basically to get two case studies. So in these case studies, I'm going to show them the keywords I use, the offers I use, basically the whole thing about how I did it, so they can basically copy what I've done. And I've also done that with affiliate offers and stuff like that. So they can literally go and grab what I did and copy that to their business. And then I have another retargeting course basically that I've made. And if you don't know, retargeting is one of the biggest things out there right now. It literally made me like 3 times more money than I made without retargeting. I mean, if you're not doing retargeting right now, then you're wasting so much money. You the table, I believe it was Ryan Dice that said the person who has the most pixels controls the internet. So that's through pixels is basically what you use to actually do the retargeting. So I teach retargeting in that. Then we got the second OTO. Basically, it's a completely done back to myself. Like, hey, if you wanted to go and do this from the get-go, what would you need to have this done for you? So I took everything that you would need to start right over. But I'm talking about keywords, even niches, even like search volume for keywords. So you don't have to do any keyword research at all. And I'm talking about lead magnet, so you don't have to go and create now a PDF lead magnet. You got it all there with full rights to use, and all of stuff like that that now your business basically have done for you.
So the first OTO, then, just to recap here, because you're kind of breaking up and I want to make sure that everyone understood. The first OTO is, so you show them how you do it in the front end, but the second OTO is you give them the exact case study and make it copy paste, as well as teach them how to retarget. That's right?
Yeah.
And then the second OTO is kind of like done for you pages. Is that what we got out of that? Because you really broke up.
It's like the ultimate done for you, like done for you in stories, if you will. You know, I basically give them everything they need in order to succeed with tutorials about how to use it, because I think a lot of that free packages missing a lot of tutorials and it's really like messy. So here basically they get everything they need to start making money and that they can just apply to their business, even lead magnets and stuff like that. So they really don't have to do something, just like copy that and paste it and profit.
Cool. That's really great. I appreciate you telling people, because some product creators, they don't want to talk about the OTOs. But I know that the OTOs are optional, especially with the video training on the front end. Now we're kind of going to backtrack here and go back to the first question, but it's just kind of a recap. What would you say if you had to compare your product to any other CPA product on the market? What would you say like are the top 3 things that make it unique? Like what makes it worth these people's time?
First of all, flexibility. You're gonna be in an email list in a very, very unique way. So I'm not gonna tell you go and build a relationship, and how to build a relationship is to send tons of free content. So you want people need to create free content. The way we do it is that in your first emails, and that's something that I want to share here, you're basically building relationship and making money, and the people in your list are gonna thank you for doing that. That's something really, really cool that I've tested and I'm doing right now. So basically you'll be making money right away. Basically give a lot of free stuff to your audience and don't know if you'll make money from it. So right away you'll make a return on your investment. So first of all, flexibility, because basically you can do anything you want with that email list. You can sell your own stuff, you can sell affiliate stuff, you can sell physical stuff, basically whatever you want. That's the great thing about email lists. I mean, it's limitless. Second of all, we're gonna show you everything. All right, so nothing going to be held back. You're literally going to get everything from A to Z, because that's how I create product. I think to myself, what's the easiest way to get the customers from A to Z, and basically and let them consume all the information they need. So you're gonna get everything, the whole enchilada, nothing missing here. And the third thing, actually, let me think. It's basically I haven't really seen any Facebookers that teaches so much in depth about funnels as well, and making it so simple, because funnels and all those stuff, it sounds so complicated. Well, it's so easy, it's just creating a few pages, running a few emails, and I'm gonna give you templates to do that. So it's really unique, it's really easy. I'm not trying to pat on my back here, like not trying to do something like that, but the thing is that no one else teaches that on the market.
No, I think
that's really what I'm talking about.
I think you have a right to pat yourself on the back. I mean, you have a case study here with something you're actually doing. That's a huge step up in my book, especially these days. It's extremely flexible. You can promote. You're right. You can promote anything you want, whether that be physical products, CPA things, affiliate products, ClickBank products, webinars, anything you want. And then it has a very comprehensive approach, and that's why I like the very over the shoulder videos you include, in the front end, because usually even I do this sometimes. Product creators will charge more for that, but you just give it to them to make sure they don't miss anything. And I really think that's cool. So all in all, would you say, like, as a last kind of question, do you have any words of wisdom you'd like to give my people? Like, if there was one thing you had to tell them about internet marketing or about CPA marketing or just about your course, what could they, get at? What's something wise, I guess? That's a word of wisdom, wise. I don't know. It's a bad phrasing, but do you have anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, I mean, everything that's really the main key points I already told here. So first of all, build the list. It's one of the biggest assets you'll have here. Don't direct link to offers. You'll basically waste the traffic, because when you build a list, at some point you reach your level where you can just send traffic without having to pay for it. So that's a really great thing to do. So build a list, build your assets. It's your business, and you gotta take care of it. Second of all, retarget for the level. It's so amazing. I mean, the things that I was able to add to my business after starting retargeting, it just exploded. So make sure to retarget, because the thing about retargeting is not only getting the people to click your offers again, it's about having them to see your face over and over again, and that basically builds trust with them. So these are pretty much the two small golden nuggets that I have left to say.
Absolutely. I mean, those are great tips, because I started retargeting, and already I've seen an increase just in my normal revenue just by adding in little pieces of code. It only takes 5 to 10 minutes. Like, it's not hard. And I just haven't harped on it enough yet with my customers. So that's really cool, man. I really appreciate your time, Yair, especially phoning in from Israel.
Sure.
Yeah. So guys, Simple CPA Machines launching at 9 a.m. Eastern on the 6th. I will put my review at the end of the interview, and you can learn more about it then. But other than that, dude, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I love being here. Thank you, man.
No, thank you. Thank you. Have a good one, buddy.
You too. Bye.
All right, so as you can see, the connection was a little messed up. That's why I was having to reiterate the questions and his answers, because it was probably a little hard to understand at times. But that said, if you have any questions about this course, you can comment below, and I'll answer them. But in general, it's a great course because it's flexible. You have A to Z. He teaches you everything you need to know, included in this front end $7. You don't need the OTOs. The OTOs are optional. It teaches you how to build a list, and then through retargeting and through clever thinking and clever marketing, turn that into the $1,800 payday that we saw before the interview started. It's a really great course. If you're into CPA at all, it is worth your $7, if not for the retargeting training alone. Because like I said, as you can see over here, it's really in depth, and they cover everything you need to know, included with the front end. You don't need the OTOs. They're optional. And again, this is a case study, so it's not a general overview. It's a hey, I did this, here's how I did it, here's exactly why it worked, and here's how you can do it too. And it works for any niche. So, excuse me. With that said, it launches on May 6th. At 9 a.m. Eastern at an early bird price of $7. If you can be here then, you're going to get access to all of these bonuses and a discount. And these bonuses are through me. We have CPA Cash Cow, cracking the CPA code, cost per action for newbies, CPA marketing made easy, and CPA cash secrets. A couple of these are JVZoo products of the day. So you can read about them below. I've posted a graphic below the video. And of course, if you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. But this is going to be an awesome CPA course. It's the first great CPA course of May, and I really think you guys are going to like it. So with that said, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, I'll be here. Again, I'm Stephen Gilbert with soulweb.org, signing off. Bye-bye.